So here are your starters for UE. They will be beginning the match with Aceron, Kamaymayan, Perit, Bicar, Nabora, Budias, and of course Josh Villanueva. Defending champion, the NU Bulldogs. Their starters will be Ancheta as their starting setter, followed by Budin, Mukaba, Disquitado, Tagibulos, Leo Ordiales, and Jimuel Gapulto.
Especially during for this first set.
Bicar goes to the pipe. Aceron starts strong for UE. Boots Budin. Getting ready to serve now. He goes short. Aceron was the target. They go to
During their game against UST, who so far once they have a good first.
Kamaymayan is in front for Bicar. He also has Budias. Let's see what they're gonna run in this sequence. They go to the middle. Kamaymayan gets a quick attack for UE.
Kamaymayan already has 2 points for this set.
UE with a 1-point advantage. You see Budias getting ready to serve. We had a feature on him. Scored 10 points against UST. Ancheta goes to Mukaba. Redwell, Ancheta goes to Disquitado. Zone 6. But they will run out of space. Villanueva.
Na talagang dire-diretso lang sila dahil ang taas ng bola.
Consistent yan eh. Kahit nung kalaban nila yung UST last game, you see the heart that's shown by UE. Bicar to the middle. Kamaymayan, no go. Ordiales, cross is good.
From the back row. That was Ordiales. Take a look at that again. Layo sa net but was still able to find that cross-court gap.
He's up to serve now. Trying to go short against Aceron here, who challenges the blocker. Good coverage there by Nabora. Second try, no go. Ordiales will set up Disquitado. He recycles. Mukaba back to Disquitado. Off speed is good.
Short hit from Disquitado. But ang layo din ang hinabol niya dito. Hindi lang ganun kata.
Nabora really variating the sets, the attacks.
Oh, good save. Oh!
Oh.
Given to NU, but it was just low or not high enough and naabot yun ni Obed.
Nabora with Perit in front. Budias is not in the match. He was replaced by Roca.
But there was no block in front of Ordiales.
Perit with the serve. Good reception there by Gapultos. And Ordiales. Take a look at this replay once again. Now, we mentioned Paneng. Pegobolos with the serve. Perfect reception by Nabora. They go to Aceron. Check. That hit his head, and that is in for a kill block for NU. Top 5 rather in 3 categories. Blocking, spiking, and serving. Aceron mishandles this one. Nabora bump set to Aceron. Blocked by NU.
Triple block in front of him because kay Aceron, kaya bantay na yung block niya.
Strategy there by NU to really close down on Aceron, but no need for him to set up any play. Short serve, another short serve. Kamaymayan handled that one. Aceron checked once again. Ordiales is in front of him. That's a tough task. But
this is a strong front row for NU.
Talking about Kamaymayan. Make that 3.
Right on cue, Kamaymayan.
Aceron will serve. Can they cut down on this NU lead? They will, courtesy of that ace.
Earlier, when Pegobolos was in the service line, he had a steady serve, kaya tuloy-tuloy yung abante ng score nila.
Budin trying to go cross. Kamaymayan won't be able to handle his attack. UE also 5 points away from tying this game up. Good reception by Villanueva. After being inserted in the match, Roca already with 2 points for Coach Jerome Guhil.
Look at that reverse set from Bicar once again. Kaya naiwan na lang single block.
Nabora targeting Gapultos. Budin will push. Aceron will give a free ball to the Bulldogs. Ancheta goes to Leo, swings. Villanueva with a good dig. Bicar to Aceron once again. Blocked by NU.
Solid blocking for the NU Bulldog. That will be a kill block for NU.
Jade with a better reception. He gets the ball back, trying to get crafty. And that's going to fall in for Jade. Roca with a serve. Ancheta, back set to Ordiales. Cross court kill.
But that's a quick side out naman, is targeting that cross court once again.
NU now.
They're gonna deal with that pressure whenever in the service line.
That's now 9 free points off of service errors alone. Ordiales will squeeze that through the hands of the blockers to get
Bumawi naman siya from his previous error.
to close the set out with a serve. Aceron with a good reception. He gets the ball back. Pipe attack, no go. Gapultos keeps it up. Free ball from Leo. Bicar checks his options. Kamaymayan is rejected by Mukaba.
His first set win, that was a good anticipation and block position for Obed Mukaba. Take a look at that again.
Obed Mukaba shuts the door. Bicar now. Will start the second set with the serve. Ancheta goes to Budin, who starts quickly with that point for NU.
Nakuha niya yung bola on top of the blockers.
Budin with a serve. Bicar goes to the pipe. Aceron able to get that one for UE.
That was a low set for the back row, but still, nakabantay na yung tatlong blockers ng NU, but still.
Targeting Gapultos. They go to Tagibulos. And finally, the middle blocker of NU gets an attack point. NU averaging 1.62 as of their last game. Well, let's see if they can slowly find their rhythm. 9 errors. Perit will head to the service line after getting that point for UE. Challenging the block.
Short serve, but a good first ball.
Disquitado, well read by Nabora. Aceron, triple block. Budin will do the setting duties here for Jade. He recycles. Ancheta goes back to Jade. Down the line. Gets the point. Awkward fall, but still smiling for NU, and that's what's important for the Bulldog.
Jade, because he got the first ball, pero hindi pa siya nakaka-atras masyado, so yung approach niya or a check out, but Jade knows how to use the hands of the blockers. Now, easy lang yung balik sa kanila, so they will be able to recycle it.
Bicar takes a look at his attackers. Goes D-ball there. Ordiales will set this one up. Jade challenging the blockers. No go. Good coverage by NU. Mukaba will push. Bicar to the middle. Check. Block. No go. Ball still alive. Long rally here. Ancheta to the pipe. Off speed. Gets the point for NU.
Grabe yung defense also ni UE. Ang lalakas ng mga binibitawang palo ni Disquitado, but he was always ready.
NU with a 1-point lead here in set 2. Aceron checked.
Block point for the Bulldogs.
Solid block once again ng NU. Aceron nowhere to go.
Dogs are known to be good guardians of their house, and NU has guarded this net like it's their home court. But Aceron says it's
NU. Good serve.
Disquitado had trouble there. Cross court, Villanueva will not be able to keep it in play.
Palo mo straight to the blockers. Learn how to use or use their hands to score off the block.
NU with a good dig there from Disquitado. Long rally here. Bicar back set. Goes to Roca. Ordiales cross. And they will get the point in that previous rally, setting up this play, leading to the
NU
point.
block, especially for this second set, you could see na nagsascramble yung mga middle blockers ng NU para lang makadikit.
So Nabora is checked at the net. Villanueva will go back to him. Matagibulos able to shut the door of Nabora in the league as the best blocking team, trailing FEU. We're averaging 2.8 blocks per set.
Another
And
block.
that
We're not seeing much quick hits from him, but whenever he goes for the block, good first ball.
Ancheta goes to Budin.
Off-speed attack from Mikaela
Speed
Budin.
is good for Boots Budin.
Defense nila, ang layo sa blockers, waiting for strong hits. Kaya doon sila nabubutasan sa mga soft touches nila.
Disquitado, perfect reception. A little bit low there, but Tagibulos.
Medyo itaas yung set because ang baba nung
In their last game, we featured him in our pre-game earlier. Aceron will go cross. He will get the point for UE.
him. And ang layo ng space na yon.
Budin, Ancheta, Disquitado.
The attack was
Converting for the Bulldogs. Story paneng. NU pulling away mid-part of the set after a strong... In this set alone, 4 players have already scored at least 2 points for NU. This just goes to show his distribution.
But I wanted to see more middle attackers
Yeah,
because
that's right.
because we know how strong their wing attackers and Ordiales on the opposite is. So it will be interesting to see how
Off-speed
they can
attack from
activate their middle attackers because strength also is their quick hits.
You also have to wonder, no, Paeng.
We're seeing kahit ang gaganda ng mga first ball and defense sakto kay Ancheta, but they still decide to set it up on the open or opposite. So it can be their game plan for today's game as well.
Budin goes cross once again against UE. They've built a 9-point lead against the men in red. Coach Jerome will be forced to call his final timeout.
Kaya ang bilis ng balik sa side ng NU yung bola.
Aceron with a good serve over reception. Nabora says thank you very much.
Of course. And it all started with a good serve from Aceron.
Whenever they're at the service line. Meanwhile for UE, it's been Jade Disquitado who's their marked man. Aba finally gets a good set from Ancheta.
Quick hit in the front, but I think it was a back quick. Take a look at that. He has a very steady and solid first ball in defense. Really a huge help for their squad.
Budin checked at the net. Bicard checks his options. He goes to the pipe. Aceron rejected.
You can see his contact was already low.
Full front line now for the Bulldogs. Going to be serving in place of Bicar. Aceron, Iturralde goes to the pipe. Back to Aceron. Ordiales keeps it up. Good save from Gapultos. Budin off the hands of the blockers. Off speed.
Off the hands of the blockers. Take a look at that again. May touch it.
NU 2 points away from making this a comfortable 2-0 lead. Short serve from Ancheta. Trouble. Joust at the net. Aceron keeps it up. Nabora will give a free ball to the Bulldogs. Gapultos, Ancheta, Disquitado will get a touch. Has been here for a while. Aceron, they go to Nabora, cross, that's gonna go straight to the net. And an attack error.
Well, it all started with steady serves and solid blocking positions of NU.
Good dig there from Ancheta. They go to Ordiales. Uses his left hand for the push. And gets the point for NU. Ancheta with the serve. Bicar back set. Roca gets the point for UE.
Medyo bumitin pa siya doon sa approach niya. Nag-back pa siya doon. Take a look at that, using the hand.
So 4 points now for Roca. Nabora with the serve. Ordiales with his second point of the set.
Strong tip, blockers.
And at this point, he's just using his volleyball IQ.
But usually, wag nang ipilit, paluin pa yung bola. And take a look at that, na parang drop ball lang. Strong tip in the middle, nakakakuha ng puntos.
Aceron gets a point for UE. And you mentioned that. That's what Coach Jerome was asking for from UE in their previous timeout. And solve that puzzle. Gapultos keeps it up. Back set to Ordiales. Trying to go for 3 here. No go. Aceron, cross court. That was sharp.
And it was not a strong hit. It was a strong cross-court hit. But this angle, soft touch, really works well for UE.
Barrett with a serve. Desquitado will get this ball back. Cross court. He's gonna get the point for NU.
Ball above the blockers.
Couple of times now that his momentum has brought him to the other side. To avoid any foot fault violations. Vicar goes to Aceron. Is that gonna be a block? Yes, it's gonna be in for a kill block.
Is to do the serve and sweep for their squad.
Everything working for them in this match. Off speed by Roca, well read by NU. Aceron, blocked by Obed.
Still a single block. But Mokaba said, nope, I will block this ball.
Spike attempts, or spike points rather. Oh, but that's gonna pass under the net. We have Tagibulos and Ordiales in that category for NU. Desquitado will get this. Left pin, no go. Vicar goes to Aceron. Checked at the net. Nabora will do the setting duties. And that's going to be outside. Ordiales at the service line. Nabora, perfect reception. They go to the middle. Mayan gets the point for UE.
NU, whenever he goes for the quick hit, ang bilis ng kuha na wala sa kanya.
Aceron targeting Budin. They go to the D ball. No go for Ordiales. Bump set here for UE. Pipe. They're going to get it. Touch.
Yes. There was a block touch.
7-6. Take a look at that replay. Challenging Ancheta. On the backside of the court, the last set. Aceron with the reception. Nabora.
There was a block touch.
Good serve there from Mayan. Ball is still alive. Aceron can set this one up to Nabora. Check. Good coverage. Gapultos had to chase. Ordiales from the back row.
Oh, good dig. Oh! Nanggigil doon si Obed ng NU.
They go to the middle. Mokaba gets a point there for NU to end that rally quickly. Ancheta starts the rally. Roca able to get another point for UE.
What a reverse set there by
Aceron as well, who has really taken control of the reception duties here for UE. For an ace. NU only has 1 so far in this match. Vicar goes to Aceron. Check. Ancheta to Desquitado.
oh, what an angle. The Red Warriors are trying to close the down the line angle for their open hitters. So
Still well within reach here. Nabora will try to go for the attack. Desquitado sends it to the other side. Vicar back to Nabora again. Second try is good for UE.
it was on point, but Nabora getting that point off the block of Ancheta. Mas madaming puntos.
Leos in front together with Peng, who will end the match here for NU. Ancheta goes to Leo. Soft roller, well read by the Warriors. Aceron cross court. Gapultos with a good dig. Ancheta had to make something out of that one. Checked. And that's going to be a kill block.
Well, they used their strength in the blocking department when winning the first set, also in the second set, and this time winning the game in straight sets. After that, a kill block against Roca. Very steady game for the NU.